You know, something comes to mind that I want to squeeze in here just before we get to our discussion on the three key components of responsive design. On my desktop, I've got my project files folder. I hope you have your project files folder as well. And I also have the My Site folder. And if you'll recall from the previous course, at least for myself, because I'm running a local installation of WordPress, this is the folder that MAMP, in my case, is pointing to, and this is where I have WordPress installed. Okay? Now, as for the project files folder, again, I hope you have them. I'm going to go and pop into my project files folder because I want to show you something here. We find a bunch of things inside of our project files folder, and I'll likely be adding more to it as the course progresses, but we have an images folder and we have Starker's Master. Now, Starker's Master is the WordPress theme that you and I customized from the previous course. So perhaps after concluding the previous course, you went off and did some additional customization and monkeyed around and so on. If you do indeed need the theme that we had customized from the previous course, this is it right here, and here's his accompanying images folder. The images folder goes along with the theme, as I say. The images folder would need to go into your main WordPress directory, whether you're running WordPress locally or in a live scenario. So there's my copy of images. And then the Starker's Master theme, don't forget, he's got to go into WP Content, into Themes, and there he is right there, Starker's Master. Okay? So I simply wanted to let you know exactly how everything is set up here as we start making our way through the course. All right? There's one more thing that I want to bounce off of you, and that is an additional tool that we're going to be making use of as we start building out our responsive theme, and that is a tool called Screenfly. If you want, you can do a quick Google search for Screenfly, or you can head to quirktools.com/Screenfly. That'll bring you here. Now, what's the deal with Screenfly? Well, Screenfly is going to allow us to preview our work as if it were being displayed on a huge array of handheld, tablet, and desktop devices. Really handy. Now, during this course, you may want to have your iPhone handy. You may want to have your tablet handy. Maybe you want to upload your work to a live web server so you can preview your work on a variety of devices. But since I'm working locally here, I'm going to be making use of Screenfly here to help me along. So I've got my local site here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take localhost. That's the URL to my site here, locally on my Mac. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that into the URL field here inside Screenfly. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Go. And there's my layout now being displayed inside Screenfly. Okay? Now, I'm going to go into all kinds of detail about exactly how to use Screenfly. And by the way, there's a few other tools available online if you don't want to use Screenfly. But the bottom line is we have a variety of devices that we can choose from here from the top left corner. So desktop devices, various notebook and desktop screen displays, tablet devices. What does this layout look like on a Google Nexus 7, for instance? Or mobile devices. What does this guy look like on, say, an Asus Galaxy 7? Something like this. Okay? I'm going to invoke scrolling so I can allow scrolling. So now I get the scroll bar here. Obviously, as you can see, my theme as it stands right now is not responsive. But of course, that's the name of the game. That's why we're here, to make this guy responsive. That's what it's all about. So I wanted to mention the project file setup for you. I wanted to mention the theme setup. I wanted to mention Screenfly. And now, without further ado, let's get on to the discussion on the three key components of responsive design.